The program support team is here, Jamie and Sarah.
Hi, everybody.
We are going to walk you through a little bit of the virtual event for Formula SAE on Friday, June 19th. So we're pretty excited about this event. We hope that you are. As you can see here, this is the home page. Lots of different information, lots of it's clickable. You can use this link here to fill out the survey to get your SolidWorks t-shirt. All of these are clickable. They'll take you to different locations, quarantine challenge information. Any of these are clickable. You want to go to YouTube, check out any of the videos, listen to a podcast, our new CDS Gearbox, get your latest t-shirt design that's out there.
Jamie, the website looks really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do have some questions, though. I was in here clicking around earlier, and I feel like if I was a student, I would have a couple of questions. Would you mind walking me through a couple things?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So if I'm a student and I really want to engage in conversation with a sponsor, how can I do that? What's the best way to do that?
So there's lots of ways to get to different locations throughout the platform, but easiest way is to go up here to sponsors, and this will bring you any of the sponsors that are going to be in the live event for the day. And if we click on one of them, you'll be able to see their virtual booth, any information that they have, any files, any of the skill shops they're doing. But if you enter their virtual trade show booth, this will give you two different options to chat with them. If they are available inside the booth, they could start their live session meeting, and then you would have the option to click on this blue button here where it says join live meeting. And they may or may not be on camera, and then you have the option also to be on camera, and then you guys could chat back and forth. So it's a Zoom meeting essentially. Or you have the option over here to the right. There's a chat. You guys could just type away any questions that you might have. You know, are you hiring? What do you look for in your candidates? Anything that you have that you might want to chat about. So those are two options within the booth space.
Well, that's cool. So if I'm going to go into a sponsor booth, nothing's going to like pop up at me necessarily. I have to click around and like actually go into a live meeting if I want to talk to somebody versus the chat, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. I know I heard from Arrow that there was a little bit of confusion with that, so that's good to know. I don't want anybody just sitting in a booth waiting for something to happen with,
Yep.
going on in particular.
You guys, the student, have to be a little proactive and do some engagement on your own in order to receive some feedback.
Yeah, so you either have to reach out in that chat or actually engage when you enter the booth. Cool. So from clicking around, I noticed that when you're up looking at the sponsor tab, it looks very similar to visually to how it looks on the agenda, like the agenda itself and the booth section look very similar. Can you kind of show the students the difference in that and kind of walk through that a little bit?
Yep. So you'll see if a sponsor is also hosting a skill shop that they'll be listed in their booth, and you could click on it from here or in the agenda. It also looks very similar to how the sponsor page was laid out. But two things to know about the agenda. There are pre-recorded sessions and there are live sessions. You have the capability to chat within either one of those sessions. This session here, Aero Connect Challenge, the mission release, is a pre-recorded session. So you could just click on this little blue button, play video, and you could watch that whenever you want. So it's scheduled for 10 a.m., but realistically, it's available to you all day long. So if you wanted to watch it at 3 p.m., you're more than welcome to jump on in here and hit play at 3 p.m. There is the chat function over here to the right, so you could post a question, and if the presenter is available and in the virtual, they could respond back to you. You could talk to your peers. And then the same thing within a live session, which Ron Matthews will be live. They also have the chat over here, and there's the same blue button, but this one you're going to actually join a live meeting. It's actually very similar to when you're in the sponsor booth where you're joining that live session. This is going to take you into a Zoom meeting. And then at the end of these ones, there should be time for Q&A. So you'll be able to actually just chat back and forth with the presenter.
Awesome. So back on the agenda page, I noticed the little plus signs. Is that a function, or does that do anything?
Yeah, so this actually adds it. So if you scroll through all of these and you're like, oh boy, the digital twin methodology, your future, this session just really catches your eye.
You would pick the hardest one to say.
I would, yes. Anyway, you would click on this little blue button, and it adds it to your agenda. So it turns it green. And then if I were to go to my agenda, it would show me the things that I really wanted to attend for that day.
Okay, awesome. And I do know we have the ability to add really important things to your agenda ourselves. So like the award ceremony, for instance, I believe that's something that's just added to everyone's agenda, right, Jamie?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Well, I guess, so if I'm a student, I see the sponsor booths and I see the skill shops, but is there any other ways for me to engage with sponsors?
Other than the chat functions inside the skill shops and inside their booths, not really. There might be there's this little bell up here. These are your notifications, so I would check that every so often to see if there's something that a sponsor may put out. I know that Mahindra is doing riddles in Baja. So there may be some sponsors that may be sending out some notifications that might draw you into their booths at different times.
That's cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I don't think I have any other questions really. I heard and I see on the site that you are doing something with the quarantine challenge again. Can you show me where I can go to find more information? And what if I'm a team that didn't participate in round one? Can I still participate?
Absolutely. So we heard that you guys had so much fun the first time on Facebook that we brought it back. So we do have our own booth. So you can go to sponsors. It is on the homepage also. And if you go to our booth, everything is listed out here for the different challenges. And you can see that we have them on the agenda also. So you could click on each one from here. And we also have our own virtual trade show booth. So you could, if you're curious about the speaker scavenger hunt, have some questions, you can visit Sarah and I on Friday, and we'll be inside the booth, and we're happy to answer any questions for you. And we hope that you guys like round 2 of the quarantine challenge as much as you did round 1.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Jamie. I hope this helps everybody get a better idea of what the virtual event is going to be like and how to navigate the site. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Friday, and we hope that you are too. Jamie, is there anything else you wanted to show students?
I don't think so. Just click around, add some things to your agenda, and we hope to hear from you on Friday.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yep.
See everybody Friday.
Bye, guys.